Hello, hello, everybody. We are here in Serious Tejano, guys. I haven't been here. I've been out for a little bit. Today we're gonna have a great guest artist. Sorry, I'm doing things a little different today because we don't have our boss Joe here right now. But again, guys, welcome to Serious Tejano. We are here on this beautiful Thursday. We're gonna have Ms. Monica Saldivar interviewed here shortly. Again, guys, like I said, I haven't been on here for a while. As you can see, uh, don't pay attention to the eye. I don't know what happened to my eye. It just was shut closed today in the morning. So bear with me today. Again, guys, thank you so much for being logged in with us. For the people that are barely logging in, saludos. Welcome to Serious Tejano. I'm gonna wait like maybe a few minutes, and then I'll go ahead and reel in Miss Monica Saldivar. She's actually waiting for us to put her in the show. Again, guys, thank you so much for logging in and being here. So I see several people already logging, so let me go ahead and put her in. You guys, welcome Miss Monica Saldivar. Miss Monica, hello,
Hi,
hello,
how's
can
it
you see me?
going?
Hello, hello, hello.
Thank you for having me.
Let me pause the music because I can't hear you over the music.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
all right.
Hello, Monica. Thank
Hi.
you so much for doing this interview. I know you're busy. You do other things. I've seen you do other interviews and stuff. So I'm like, man, how does she keep herself together?
See, if I'm not doing something though, that's how you know that there's something wrong. So, thank you for having me. I really appreciate you bringing me on, and I'm super happy to be here with you.
Yes, thank you for joining us here in Serious Tejano. A lot of people don't know where we're from. We're from Crystal City. I don't know if you've been out in this area.
I
Um,
don't think I have been to Crystal City just yet, but I do definitely want to go. I've heard really good things about Crystal City for sure.
Yes. Like I said, we're in a small little town called Christopher between Eagle Pass, which is where the casino's at, and then we're in between from here to San Antonio. So for the people that are logging in, where's Crystal City? Well, we are known for the Spanish capital of the world, so that's
Yep.
how a lot of people relate to Crystal City. And again, I know you're from Grand Prairie.
I am from Grand Prairie, Texas. Yeah. And at first, a lot of people didn't realize where Grand Prairie was. But since I've been in Tejano music, not because of me, but ultimately, as the city is getting bigger, there's a lot of different attractions. There's a lot of different things that are getting put on by Grand Prairie for the city of Grand Prairie. And so it's really cool to see people actually recognize that the city, it's not super big, but it's also not super small anymore like how it used to be. So I used to say when I first started performing, yeah, I'm from the DFW area or I'm from Dallas. But then I'm
Yes.
like, but people are starting to realize where Grand Prairie is. So I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm from Grand Prairie, Texas. And so I'm super excited to represent my city. So I'm sure it's the same thing for Crystal City.
Yes, yes. A lot of people are like, "Well, where is that?" If a lot of people say, well, "If you don't look, you miss it." Well, it's starting to grow. I mean, yes,
Yeah.
if you do, you're like passing on the main highway. Most of the town is in the inside of the highway, so if you do pass through here, you'll miss it. The only things you'll see is like the fast food restaurants or local businesses that are there. But other than that, yes, we've had so many different artists out here. Like I think the one that plays over here a lot and has been had a great fan base is like Lucky Joe, Signal,
Yep.
Stephanie Montiel. They're very well known out here, and of course the local bands from Eagle Pass, like the Crazy Pins, Gary
Yep.
Hobbs, all those they usually come to this area. So, Ms. Monica, I know that you did a project with several other female artists. Man, that project is was really good. I really like that. Yo lo sé que tú te vas.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've
So,
gotten
let us know a little bit about that project you did with Las Phoenix, Beatriz, and all the other females that were on there.
Yes, so I was super honored to be a part of this project. This project was put on by Azteca Records, and it was
Okay.
a collaboration with them. Um, Thank you to Carlos Alvarez, who actually brought me onto the project, and many different people that are a part of the project. Sam. Um, it was one of those things where they asked me if I would be interested in doing a cover, Ya lo sé que tú te vas, and I said absolutely. I have a love and appreciation for somebody as amazingly talented and creative as he is, and the fact that we were able to create a version that brought the Tejano side, the Norteño side, and then I was super thankful and honored. And with, like how you said, so many different beautiful and talented women. Um, it was a great project to be a part of. And then I also got to do the music video as well through Azteca Records. So big thank you to them. I mean, I was so excited to do it.
That's awesome. It's good to hear that. I mean, like a lot of, I see a lot of artists work with each other, and a lot of, I know you've done stuff with like Bobby Pulido, Emmanuel J, Shelly.
Yeah.
How great is it to work with those type of talented people? Luis as well, JC. I mean, girl, I can go on and on. I think you work with, you're like the Becky G that works with all these artists, right? That makes music.
Well, I definitely took after my mentor, right? So Shelly Lares has been known as like the queen of collaborations for years and years and years. And so
Yes.
when she took me under her wing, because that's ultimately what happened. Whenever I got to start working with Shelly, um, and not just working with her, but also before that, before all of the collaborations happened, I noticed how she would work with other people and work with different types of people too. It wasn't just in the Tejano category. And so for me, I was like, well, I want to be able to connect with people and to collaborate. Um, I'm the type of person that if you ask me for a collaboration and I feel like it's going to be something special or something that we can actually, bring people closer to the genre, I'm all in. I'll be like, heck yeah, like let's work together. Let's do it. The fact that I got
Yeah.
to work with Bobby Polido, especially before his announcement, because he just announced that he's going to be retiring soon, that
Yes.
was a gift that I never saw coming. And so I was so excited to be able to work with him. Um, as far as one song, but being able to sing on a song with him for La Soledad. So I I've been blessed. That's all I can really say.
Yes.
It's super blessed to be able to work with the people that I've gotten to work with and the talent that has come out of it. So that's
Yes.
all it is for sure.
Yes, and it's great how you have that chemistry once you work with. I mean, you might not know him for so long, but you getting on that level and you record, and it's just like magic that works, and it works together, you know. And I see that you did that with a lot of these artists. It's like your vocals can like totally sync to how they like sing as well. It's very hard to find musicians that do a collab like that that can be synced like that. And you've done a lot of that with a lot of these Tejano artists. And to do even do that with Bobby, you know, it's very hard to get Bobby right because we have Bobby like up here using the big standards, you know. But to
Oh yeah.
do that, I mean, and know that he's gonna retire this year, man, that's a pat to your back, knowing that, man, look at what you were capable to do and what else you can do, you know.
Yeah. No, for sure. And as you were saying earlier, not just, to the bigger artists, not just to Shelly and not just to Bobby, but like how you were saying, Emmanuel J, Luis AG, JZ Hernandez, getting to work with them and getting to be a part of their projects. I was super thankful to do. Those are some amazing, talented male artists that we have in the Tejano industry. I know a lot of people, whenever I talk to them, I'm like, yeah, girl power, girl power, girl power, all the time. But I do want to show some love to the males that are in the Tejano industry that are following after, the bigger artists that are out there. So big shout out to them.
Yeah.
They're doing amazing work. So
It's like what Mr. Joker Rick Duran says, leading by example.
thank you so much.
Yes, from Houston, from
I try.
Houston.
You know,
Yes, and I know you gave yourself a break for a little bit, and then like you like left the scene a little bit, got back into it. I seen you do a lot of events, especially at the if I'm not the Ranger Stadium. I think have you done some stuff there. Where else have you done stuff besides that fanfare? I know you've done a lot of the award shows. I know I ran into you because I was with another artist, with my best friend Kari Karina. Uh, I think we lost Monica, guys. Hold on. I think we lost you, Monica. Hello? Can you can you hear me? Hold on, guys. I think we're having some difficulties trying to log in. We got you now.
I think we're good. Yep.
Sorry.
All right. We're a little bit.
Yes, sorry, guys. We're having some uh, difficulties again. Ms. Monica, I was kind of explaining that you've done so much stuff in your area. I seen you perform at the Texas Rangers Stadium. I seen you perform. Um, Actually, I ran into you one time because I was with another Tejano artist with my best friend Kari Karina. We went to go see the Shelly Lattice. I think it was the where she was retiring party and stuff like that. I remember
Yes. Her.
running through there, and I'm usually if I meet some of these artists because of her or because of Steph, me and Steph call each other comadre, so that's where the name of the comadre show comes
I
from.
know. I heard the theme song. I was like, okay, that's my jam right there. So
Yes, so I remember seeing you there and you performing that night, man. All the women that performed that night, even some of the men that performed that night as well. You guys sounded so great. I like you said, it was an honor to work with Shell. I know it's an honor for anybody to work with Shelly because we consider those like Steph, Elida, Shelly, Elsa Garcia, all them icons. So to do something like that and do a tribute to Shelly, man, that is a great thing to do.
oh
So
yeah.
when it came to you, what did you feel like? What was your reaction to it? How was it that it came about?
So thank God that I had my sister, my partner in crime, Demi Garcia backstage, right?
Oh,
So
yes.
thankfully because of Shelly, right? Thankfully because
Mhm.
of Shelly, I have my sisters that I really like you know, hold hands with and just kind of like, hey, I'm nervous. Like, can you like calm me down? So Sonia de la Paz and Demi Garcia, I want to shout them out because, ultimately those are my sisters right there. And so
Yeah.
thankfully, Demi was behind the stage with me and she was going on before I was. And we were both like, you know, we love Shelly. It's a big honor to have even been a part of the event. And so of course we wanted to do it correctly, right? You never want to
Yes.
sit in front of one of your mentors or one of the people that you've looked up to since you were a kid and just sing terribly, right?
Yes.
I was like, girl, I'm freaking nervous. I don't know what I'm gonna like. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Like, usually I do this as a duet with her, and then now I'm here, and like. But afterwards, I went up to Shelly. I was like, I hope you liked it. Please let me know if I could fix it or if there's anything that. And that's the way I've always been with any kind of performances. I've always been real hard on myself and my band members can tell you, a lot of people can tell you, I'm never satisfied with how I do things, right? And
Yeah.
so he was like, no, like I was super proud of you. You've made me proud. You've handled yourself so greatly. And so I'm proud of you, mamas. And I'm like, oh my God, just like that relief of just because me performing that was not just like the relief that I needed. I needed to hear it from her. And so
Yes.
fully I got to talk to her after the event. She was like, I could not have been more proud. And I was like, oh, thank God, because you
Yeah.
just you want to do things right. And
Of
that's just
course.
how I've always been.
Yes, and like I said, I saw you there. You've done stuff there. I seen you at the other awards, like Tejano Mundial. I know you've been nominated several times. I think 3 times for the Tejano Music Awards, 2 times for the Tejano Mundial Awards. You won once some of those awards, and congratulations on that.
Thank
And
you so much.
I could still see you doing things. I know you still do things, and I know like in this area, a lot of like artists like you and the other female artists, and even Mel, they don't get that airtime in this area because we're so stuck on like the old stuff, the Emilio, the Mas, the like all that. And I'm glad that we have this platform to kind of distribute and giving you guys a door to come and at least get your music played so they can make connections to you guys. And I know there's not a lot of radios like that. I think I heard somebody venting the other day on social media about I think it was La Des, if I'm not mistaken. They were saying stuff about the radio stations that they have to go through a programming and then get the airtime and all that. But through us, I always tell these to the artists: we give you the opportunity if your song gets played once here, as long as you got played and people, hey, you know what, I like that song, I'm gonna keep requesting it. That's what we try to do.
Yeah,
We do put you on rotation, so we have a lot of music still on rotation, but if somebody wants to hear it again, say you just got played, hey, we'll play it because that's what we want to do. We want to give back. We're here because of the fans, just like you guys, you perform for the fans. They
absolutely.
make you or they break you, right? So that's what we are trying to do as well.
Yeah.
And for you, Monica, I know you started in what was it, 2015? You
Yeah.
didn't know you were in the Tejano Idol, like Tejano Idol winner.
Yes, and so I am super excited to hear that that's a competition that's actually come back, right? Because it was gone
Oh,
for a
okay.
little bit. I think COVID kind of messed up a lot of things for everybody, right?
Yes.
Let's just put it out there that COVID messed up everything for everybody. But um, not a lot of people know that I tried out originally in 2013, and I was runner up to a guy that's out here that's in Fort Worth. His name is Mario Macias. I think he's still performing and everything like that. He had an amazing voice. And
Yes.
Shelly was actually the MC for Tejano Idol back then. And so that's how I got to meet her and actually got to ask my questions, like how can I improve? What can I, do that's better?
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is a lot of the advice that I give to the younger artists that are coming up after, right? Ask the questions, make sure that you're checking in with yourself, keeping yourself accountable. If something didn't go right the first time, try to figure out what you can do to better it the next time.
Mm-hmm.
uh, and so that was my first initial introduction to trying out for Tejano music in general, because before that I was just a track singer that was just doing mariachi, rock, pop, R&B, all of the English music. And then I was like, you know what, let me try this. Let me try and see what I could do as far as in my culture and within the Tejano music, because it brought me to who I am now,
Yes.
ultimately. So Tejano Idol was in 2015. I got to win the competition. Right after that, I got to work with Mario Ortiz on my very first single, Este Dolor. So I released that, I believe, the year after that. um, just continue to work as a track singer. And a lot of people don't like that word, or they don't like track singers specifically. And I talk about that a lot because it took me to be a track singer and to perform by myself to be able to have the band that I do now. Um, and the professionalism that I try to instill in me and my band members and my family, because this is a family business after all. And then 2019 was whenever I released my first album, my first debut album. I was nervous. I didn't know how it was all going to go. I knew that a lot of people loved Este Dolor, and I was so happy about it.
Yes.
I was like, okay, let's see how we do with the whole album. And I had just released music as I went, right? I just continued to release music and, try to see what my fans thought or what people were thinking. There was a lot of talk about like how I should be as an artist, how I should be as a female artist. I should be showing more skin. I should be doing this. I should be doing that. Because I had my family to back me, I didn't feel like I needed to be a certain way. I was just me, and I love to sing, and the people that followed and continued to follow, they're still fans to this day, and I'm really thankful for that because ultimately it's an industry that can make or break you, and it's really, really difficult to kind of
Yes.
just stay the course. But happy that I did. And 2020, I won my first Tejano Music Award, which was very bittersweet for me as a Best New Female Artist. And then ever since then, I've just been pushing on through, releasing new music, and that's my main thing. I release music because I want people to feel something. I don't just release music just on a whim or on a timeline or anything like that. So if
Yeah.
I'm ever releasing new music, it's because it's that time. I'm ready to release something that my fans are gonna love.
Yes. And it's always great to do something that you can connect with. It's not just something you're just singing. And I
Right.
see a lot of the artists actually doing that. And I think this is why a lot of say, oh, well, they're not singing. Well, yeah, because they're preparing for something really big that it connects to them. And I'm glad that you're expressing that for some of these upcoming artists to know that what you're doing, it's not because, oh, you don't have time to play or you're just sitting at home and stuff like that. I know you
Yeah.
still play, and a lot of people don't see it, but for the people that are logging in, I see a lot of more people on. Let me say shout outs because I know they're asking, saying hi and stuff, and I don't want them to feel weird.
Absolutely.
Even about, we did mention Rick Duran, Joe Liel, hello. I think Rick was, Valderrama was on.
Oh yeah.
John, saludos, Johnny Gonzalez out of San Antonio.
Yeah.
Um, our what we call number one fan, Mr. TDK.
TDK.
Yes, he's like he wants a shout out. He wants a shout out.
Well, shout out to TDK because every time I'm on like a interview or a radio station, he's right there. So
Yes,
thank you so much for joining us.
yes,
Definitely.
and Mr. George Salazar's wife, Ms. Norma Salazar. Saludos from Holland, Michigan. Saludos,
Yes.
saludos.
Hi,
Yes,
Norma.
yes, thank you guys for logging in. Thank you guys for always being here. Ms. Norma's a really, really great person. She's always, ever since I started, uh, we kind of like grew like a friendship, and she's always sharing her stuff, all the artists and stuff. Like she's really involved in all this stuff. And thank you, Ms. Norma. Thank you so much. For other people that are watching, we have Monica Saldivar. If you don't know, she's from Grand Prairie. She's a female artist that's been out there. If you guys don't know about her, she has all her music on the YouTube, I know Facebook, I mean Spotify. You can find her music on all those platforms. I'll let her tell you where you can find her later on in the show. But as far as right now, we have Ms. Monica. To everybody that's just logging in, thank you guys for showing up. I know you guys could be doing something on what they call it Thirsty Thursday. So thank you for being here with us. So we were talking to Ms. Monica about what she's done and the music that she's put out there. Ms. Monica, what do you see yourself doing now and where you see yourself going?
So it's one of those things that there's so much stuff going on, right? And
Hmm.
it's all great things. And I'm so, like I said, I've said it at the beginning, I'm going to say it again. I'm so blessed to be able to get to do music in all aspects of my life because outside of performing, outside of recording, outside of all of it, I actually get to teach music as well. So in Grand Prairie, I actually teach vocal performance as well as beginner piano. And I'm so thankful that I have the students that I have. I have amazing students right now that are pursuing, the vocal performers. They are pursuing their dreams in so many different genres right now. So I have a rock student, and then I also have a student right now who wants to get into Tejano music, but also wants to create her own music and write her own music. And so with the city of Grand Prairie as well as the Epic, I'm actually putting on lessons there as well as giving people the opportunity to audition and to be a part of what it's like to perform on a stage in front of judges on a different aspect of things. So outside of, performing for myself and performing for my band, I actually try to give that back to the younger people that are coming up after me, whether it's in my genre or not, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so I actually do a showcase here in Grand Prairie called Vibrant Rhythms. It's something that I do, and I'm hoping to continue to do into the next year. And basically, it's just trying to get people to see the aspect of what I went through as far as the Hano Idol, and just really giving people a platform for them to perform, for them to create content, for them to really find themselves on the stage and not really hold back. So that's one thing I'm doing outside of music. The other thing I'm doing is I also have a podcast with my partner Sylvia Ortiz. She goes by Paola on
I
the
saw
podcast.
that. Yeah, I think you. I think I caught that, or you posted on your social media that it's gonna air out. You did some project to it too.
Yes, so there's actually a Christmas collective that we're doing at the Epic as well. So the people that are a part of Create Epic, Create Texas, which is myself, Sylvia from Sabor Puro, because she's a performer as well. She performs in a cumbia band called Sabor Puro, and if you haven't checked it out, please go check out my girl for sure. And then we're working with other people too that are songwriters, more in the folk Americana sounding music. And then my good friend Alejandro Utera, who is a Cubano performer. And
Oh.
it's just a mixture. It's just a mixture of all different types of music. We're coming together December 19th to perform like a Christmas special. So that's what we were talking about on the podcast. That actually gets released tonight after this show.
Oh, oh,
So,
well, that's good. You're letting people know that are on here right now that you
yes.
have something coming up. So yeah, go check it out. Go check out Monica's podcast out there. I'll let you talk a little bit more of it so that people can connect to and where they can find you and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a question here that they said. Do you have a billboard in Grand Prairie?
Didi Gay, why you telling on me? So, yes. So, because I've been working a lot with my city, with the city of Grand Prairie, they have put me on a billboard. And it's been an amazing honor to be a part of that. And ultimately, it's all around the surrounding cities. So, in the Metroplex is what we call it over here at DFW. So, not in Grand Prairie specifically, but it's to showcase the fact that there is music. It's a music city, and so they put me on the billboard, and it's been awesome. I've been really happy and excited about it. But yes, I am on a billboard. I never saw that coming. So,
That's
but
so great to have your hometown back you up because a lot of artists don't really get that, and I'm glad that they do that for you. And as you can see, they're very proud of what you're doing, and that's really really good to have. I want to give a shout out to my other radio personnel, Ms. Dina Madrid. Hello, hello to my other radio co-host Piano and our boss Joe. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being on. Um, Yes, Ms. Monica, man, having a billboard that's like over the top to some of these artists that you see billboards is when they're coming to a concert or something, but
right.
for you to have that, like that's really really good.
And whenever it was there, I couldn't believe it myself. I was just like, wait, like, because it's funny, and I'll tell like a little short story about it. But my family and I were really really tight knit. Anytime you see me, you see them. Like
Mhm.
anytime we're at a show, or the Hano Fanfare, or anything that you see me performing in, my family's gonna be right there. So my dad, my brother, and my mom. And so long time ago, before I even started performing, before I even became like where I'm at now, I used to
Mhm.
tell my dad, I was like, this person gets a mural in the city, and this person gets a mural, and I want to be on a mural. I want to be able to say, this is my city. They did this for me, and but it's also because you got to work for it, right? Ultimately, it's a work in progress type thing. You want your city to be proud of you, but you also need to do the work for them to be proud of you for. And so when the billboard came out, my dad was like, "Well, it's not a mural, but."
Yeah,
It's
close enough.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay, this is you know what, God, this you did that because I could have never imagined that for myself, and it's a blessing for sure. But yeah,
Awesome. TDK says your billboard was causing accidents.
well, I had a lot of people texting me pictures. I'm like, no, pay attention to the road. Make
That's
sure
so
you're
cool.
driving.
Did you ever go back and like take a picture of it in the background or anything?
Yeah, so a while back, I actually posted a picture of like me pointing to it and then like the actual like billboard. So yeah, my family and I, that's something that we look back on and we're like, yeah, that's really cool. It's really cool to have. So
Awesome. That's so cool. Again, to everybody, you guys, Monica did talk about, they're asking, did she say Christmas special? She's
yeah.
doing, yes, Mr. Gigi.
Yeah, so if you're in the DFW area, definitely come out to the Epic. So a lot of people get the Epic and Epic Waters kind of confused. We have an indoor water park. So if you ever come to
Oh,
Grand Prairie, it's right. The water park is there. Okay, it's on this side, but the Epic is on that side.
the opposite
So
side.
don't get confused because if you walk in and you see slides, you went the wrong way. But ultimately, it's a Christmas collective market as well as a concert. So from 5 to 9:30, that's what the event is. It's Thursday, December 19th. I will be performing as well as so many different artists. We're so excited to be a part of this event. The concert part of it starts at 7:30, and but last minute gift shopping, there's going to be many different things out there. There's going to be a lot of different vendors and art and food. We're also going to have a Santa Claus, and we're going to also have a Grinch out there, so you get to take pictures, and it's going to be great. So yes, definitely come. It's a free event to everybody. We want everybody out there, whoever can. And if you're out of town, just come on by. Definitely, definitely.
Yes, yes. The surrounding areas out there by Grand Prairie, I know we have a lot of people that watch from out of town. You guys go check it out. I mean, I think I've only been out there once when I was going to college. I was in college in Kansas, and we had friends that were from Texas and they lived there. I think
Yeah.
I only been there once, and I think it's grown more than what it was back in like almost 20 years
Oh
ago.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
No, it's definitely gotten a lot more updated. You definitely have to come out. And for the people that don't know, we have a Central Park, and we have kind of like a Bellagio fountain show. Like they have different they have different music, they put different themes to it. It's grown a lot. And so I'm very, very proud to be a part of this organization. It's called Create Epic. It's through Create Texas. So big shout out to Mark Jokel, who is the man behind all of it. So I'm really excited.
that's so good. Again, Monica, I can't thank you enough for taking this opportunity to talk a little bit about you, kind of say a little bit of what you've done. I'm glad we were able to like let people know that don't really know about you in this area, and for us to give you that opening space for it. Thank you for even just taking this opportunity to talk to us. I know a lot of you guys artists, either you have a regular job or you're working on something and you guys can't, you know, we've tried to make meetings with other artists and they're like, yeah, I'll do it, and they're like, oh, we have some certain stuff, and that's perfectly fine. But you took the opportunity to be here with us today on this. Right now it's really cold outside. Well, for
Yeah,
me it's cold,
it's
but I
cold here
love this
too.
weather. Yeah, I love this weather. This is my favorite weather. This is my favorite time of the year. And again, thank you so much for being here. Is there, I know I did mention, you want to tell people where they can find you, where they can get all your stuff,
Yeah.
and give them a little bit info on how to track you, or do you have like a somebody that distributes for you, who your promoter or anything like that? Go, I'll give you this time, and you can kind of mention that to everybody that's on.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much for even having me on your show. I really do appreciate that. I do definitely try to make sure that when it comes to interviews or anything like that, I make myself flexible, and it's because of y'all that we actually get our music out there more. So thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for having me and wanting to talk to me more about not just my music and not just who I am as a person, but many different things. So thank you for that,
Yes.
first and
Yes.
foremost. But yes, so all of my music is on all digital platforms. I want to give a big shout out to Rosie Allison Promotions. That is the person that runs my music and all of that. So shout out to Rosie. Thank you so much for that.
Rosie, thank you, Rosie.
Yeah. And, all digital platforms on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, all of that good stuff. All of my music videos are on my YouTube page. I do have a website, monicasaldivar.com. And that's where you can find everything. You can find when we're going to be performing, all the different social media accounts. But if you don't go through the website, my handles for social media is Monica Saldivar Music or Monica Saldivar. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of it. So yes. So if you're
Yes, you
wanting
got to be on top of it.
so if you're wanting to reach out in any kind of the social media aspect, I am on all social media. If you're wanting to buy merchandise, we're going to be updating that pretty soon. It's monicasaldivar.square.site. Everything is on monicasaldivar.com, but if you wanted everything kind of separated, that's where it's at. And then for the podcast, make sure to go like, subscribe, follow Witty Witty Banter. Okay, so WIRI, and that's twice banter. And so just a little bit about that before I go.
No
Witty
worries.
Witty Banter is my podcast that I do, like I said, with Silvia Ortiz, who goes by Paola on the show. And ultimately, we talk about everything. So we talk about the fact that we're Mexican American women, that we grew up on different aspects of the same coin. She grew up with knowing Spanish, with really, really being a part of the culture, really, really diving in, but having to learn the English side of it. And for me, it was the opposite. I grew up more Americanized, did everything in English first, and then started getting into my culture a little bit more through music, through Tejano, through the people that I've gotten to know and love and admire. And so we talk about same aspects, but on different sides of things. And we have interviews. And this week's special, today's special at 7, is going to be all about the Christmas Collective concert, about Christmas and some memories that we have. So definitely follow us. We're on Witty Witty Banter on all social media. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And then you can also watch the episodes or listen to the episodes on all digital platforms as well as watching it on YouTube.
Awesome, awesome. Good, good to let people know that. I have somebody asked from, I guess they live close by. He
Yeah.
said, "What's the date of the event? I live 5 minutes front the Epic."
Oh, cool. All right. So, Andrew, it is December 19th. So it's on a thirsty Thursday, like we said just a second ago, right?
Yes,
So it's on a Thursday, December 19th. Definitely come on out, especially if you're 5 minutes away. You can walk there if you wanted to. But yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. It starts at 5 p.m. for the people that are close by. And if there's people that just want to come out and kind of see what Grand Prairie is all about, y'all come on down for sure. Or I should say
yes,
us, right?
right.
We're up north.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting. I'm like, well, we're the ones that are up north, but
yes. Again, Ms. Monica, I just wanted to ask this because I know you were talking about being a track singer. You do have your full band because I've seen you with your full band, so you do have a full band as well.
yes. So I have been with my full band. It used to be a big, big, big orchestra, 8 band member. We're kind of doing a reconstruction right now. And it's not to say that I don't love my band members. It's just, as time goes on, there's certain people that come in and come out. So big
Yes,
shout out to all of my band brothers that have been either past or present. Thank you guys so much for being a part of. But yes, we are going through kind of like a reconstruction era of making the band just a little smaller. We've been together for about six and a half, going on 7 years now. And so I'm super thankful for them and super
oh,
thankful to have them in with me for sure.
yes. I just wanted to let people know because a lot of people was, oh, well, she's just trying. You guys,
Yeah,
she does
no,
have
no,
a
no.
cool band.
I was.
Yes, remember,
Was
it
a joke.
was.
No, but now we have a
Past
full
tense,
band.
past tense
And
was.
we do have a
So
full
you guys
band.
know he does have a band. Is there a contact number or just reach you directly on those websites you said that you have the platforms at?
You can definitely reach us. And I say us because it'll be me and my dad. My dad is also the one that handles booking. So you can reach us at Monica Saldivar Music at gmail.com. Um, and most of any of the platforms that you have heard, Monica Saldivar Music, you can reach us out on those. And yeah, we look forward to hearing. We're ready for bookings. We're ready to start the new year and be with all of y'all for sure.
Yes, yes. Again, guys, we have Ms. Monica Saldivar. Again, like I said, thank you so much for being here with us, and I'm glad that we were able to do this with you. A lot of people say, "Oh man, you guys have all these people that do interviews." You know what? We try to give you guys the best. We try to give you what's right now. What is the new artists, the old artists, the ones that are been there. It's just they haven't had the opportunity to be out here in this area. But I'm glad that I was able to do this with you, Monica. Like I said, I seen you from afar and stuff like that. I never got the opportunity to meet you face to face, but I know there's a lot of these events coming up. Like the I just saw where the Premios Mundial just got announced, and it was of course fanfare. So there's a lot of things coming up this year. Maybe we'll run into you one of these days,
Yes.
and like make the contact. Like I said, I seen you from afar and I seen you perform and everything. I love how you sing and stuff like that. I love the stuff that you have put out there, and I wish you all the best. There's only growth from here. You've done so much, and look at how far you've gone. Even though some people say, "Oh, well, I stopped, and it's gonna be hard for me to start again." You already have a fan base. You have people that still look at your stuff. You still have people that follow you. And like I said, I wish you all the best. I hope beautiful things come for the new year for you. And we're always here. If you ever have a new song coming up and you're like, hey, I want it to be, I want people to, connect to it or whatever. Can we? Of course, we're always here. Our doors are always open to the artists whenever they want to use this platform here with us. You guys are always welcome back. So again, I ask for that invitation whenever you're ready with your new music. We're here for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much again. I really do appreciate us getting the opportunity to talk to one another. And yes, if you're ever in the area or vice versa, I definitely want to meet you. Definitely want to take a picture and everything like that. So
Yes,
for sure, for
yes,
sure.
yes. Again, to everybody that was on, thank you guys so much. I just see Keith Leah show up.
Thank
Houston, yes, Keith Leah, saludos. TDK, thank you so much. TDK actually asked, I didn't get to this, but he said, are all the witty witty banter episodes pre-recorded or can people watch live and ask questions?
So we pre-record Tuesdays. They're going to change and within the new year, but we pre-record the episodes on Tuesday. We always make sure to release a promo the same day or the following Wednesday after the pre-recordings. Always submit questions. That's what I'm always going to say because we do have a segment called Burning Questions. So TDK, if you have some questions you want to ask me, definitely submit them. You know where
Yes.
to find me for sure. You know where to
Yes.
find me. You know where to send your messages. But yes, if there's any burning questions that I didn't answer, or if there's something specific to the show that you want more information about, definitely submit those questions, regardless of whether we pre-record the episodes or not.
Yes. Again, guys, thank you so much to all the people that were on TDK, Norma, Ms. Belin Rudy Rod, Joe Fonseca, Andrew Muskis, Gigi Chacana Guerrero. Thank you so much. I have several other people, but it's going by fast. So, again, guys, thank you so much for being here. Ms. Monica, like I said, your doors are always open here for you, and I
Thank you.
wish you all the best. Thank you so much. I know you have got to go because you have something right now here in a little bit. Again, thank you guys. Go check her out. She has this event coming up on the December 19th.
Yes, December 19th, the Christmas Collective. Definitely come on by. And like I said, thank you again for having me, and many blessings to you and into the new year as well.
Thank you so much. Again, guys, this was Monica. Thank you so much, Monica. God bless you, and we'll hope to see you soon.
Awesome. You too. God bless. Bye.
Bye. Again, guys, that was Monica Saldivar. Thank you guys for joining in. I'm gonna play one of the songs that she had out there that I told her I really, really like. So I'm gonna let you guys take a listen to it, and then I'll go ahead and log off. Again, guys, we have an interview later on. If I'm not mistaken, I think we have an interview later on. If not, it'll be next Tuesday. I think we have another interview. You guys just keep updated with us. Um, we're here. Yeah, we have another interview on the 10th with Sammy Torres. We'll have Miss Sammy Torres. Today we are gonna have at 9:30. We're gonna have Maritza. So stay locked in at 9:30. Maritza will be on. This Saturday, if you're around this Crystal City area, hopefully it doesn't rain. It doesn't get ugly. We will have our Christmas parade here in Crystal City, and I'm looking forward to that. Again, guys, thank you so much for logging in. I'm gonna go ahead and play this song from Monica, and then I'll say good night. Thank you, guys. When he despertado con mucha tristeza, sabiendo que mañana ya te vas de mí. Te juro mi vida, que pensando en lo nuestro, me pasé la noche. Ya no sé que tú te vas, que quizás no volverás, que muy triste soy será. You should have said hi. I thought I had seen you in the back of the table by where the restrooms were. I just didn't know if it was you. A mis brazos conocer será mi eternidad. Creo que te voy a perder. Yo lo sé, mi amor, que te das, ya llegando la hora, te decimos adiós. Te deseo buena suerte, hasta nunca, mi amor. Adiós, ya lo sé. Yeah, he was. Que te das de ya llegando la hora, te decimos adiós. Te deseo buena suerte, hasta nunca, mi amor. Adiós, amor. Adiós, amor. Adiós, amor. Adiós, amor. Adiós, amor. Again, guys, this is gonna be my last song. It's gonna be Stephanie Monte Retro Cumbia. Thank you guys so much for logging in. Thank you, Monica, for doing this interview. I wish you nothing but the best. Again, to everybody that was on, saludos, saludos. Yes, there will be a interview with, if I'm not mistaken, with Maritza, unless it got changed. But so far, that's what I see in our schedule. Again, thank you guys so much for logging in. To everybody out there, saludos, saludos. Here you go. Have a good night. Beautiful Thursday. Cover yourselves. It's cold out there. Again, thank you guys so much to being here. Don't forget to check out us on all the platforms. We have Alexa now, guys, so you can start listening to us and at Alexa. Just uh, just tell Alexa to open Live 365, and then they'll ask you what you want to be searching. You search, not search, but you let it know that you want Sirius Tejano, and it will go ahead and give you Sirius Tejano, and you'll be able to listen to it on Alexa. Again, guys, we are on a lot of social platforms, so check us out on that too. Again, thank you so much for this beautiful Thursday. We'll catch you on our next interview. If not, we'll catch you on Tuesday with Sammy Torres. Well, you can't tell by the way I lose my walk. I'm a woman there, no time to talk. Music loud, women warm, I've been kicked around since I was born. Now it's alright, it's okay. You may look the other way. We can try to understand. Do your time, don't let them land. Whether you're a mother or whether you're another, you're staying alive, staying alive. Never feel it breaking and everybody shaking, staying alive, staying alive. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later on. Thank you so much. Bye.